Days of ever-growing outrage, the drug company that manufactures the EpiPen made a surprise announcement today. Mylan Pharmaceuticals said it will now offer a generic version of that drug at half the price, apparently caving to the intense public pressure. But at $300, critics say the generic EpiPen is still too costly, 3 times as much as what it was just a few years ago, and too much for a drug that can mean the difference between life and death. NBC's Tom Costello with our report.
The announcement follows weeks of backlash and outrage over price hikes for a drug used most often to save children's lives. Over 10 years, the EpiPen has gone from $100 to $600. Today, Mylan Pharmaceuticals said the new generic 2-pack will cost half that, $300. But consumer advocates say it's too little, too late.
Mylan is working very hard to avoid plain talk about price. Mylan should cut its price down at least to the 2007 level of $100.
In fact, Mylan's new generic version will still be far more expensive than a typical generic produced by a competitor and usually 90% cheaper. CNBC's Meg Terrell says Mylan is essentially just changing the label.
It is an identical product and they are calling it an authorized generic. In this case, Mylan still has the whole market of the generic and the whole market of the branded.
Last week, CEO Heather Bresch told CNBC the company has spent hundreds of millions of dollars on product development.
You need the exact right amount of epinephrine in seconds, and that's what our auto-injector does, safely, and it needs to work every time.
But the drug itself, epinephrine, has been around for 100 years and costs just $3. Analysts say the plastic auto-injector is also cheap. EpiPens earned the company more than $1 billion a year. In May, Bresch told Wall Street analysts, "I think you'll see opportunities for us to continue to have that price per pen increase." The concern among consumer advocates that anxious parents may avoid the cheaper identical generic and stick with the more expensive brand name they know. Tom Costello, NBC News, Washington.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.